Hey, Jenn Lawlor here. A few years ago, I had this thought, like, what is up with all this positive thinking stuff? Is it that we believe that if we stop ourselves from having so-called negative thoughts and we force ourselves to have positive thoughts, if we meditate on positive things, that somehow we're going to eradicate the negative and be more positive? I think that's the thought behind it. And I subscribed to that way of thinking for a lot of years. I thought, okay, if I have a negative thought, I shouldn't express it. I was always trying to, I saw negative thoughts arising as indication of, more personal development work that I need to do, more spiritual development. It was like a sign of something gone wrong. It was evidence of my brokenness in some way or another. And then at some point I just said, well, isn't, a negative thought arising in my awareness just my most authentic experience of being alive? Isn't trying to change my most authentic experience actually a form of aggression in and of itself? And so what I did is I just took a step back and I said, what if I just let my thoughts be my thoughts, my emotions be my emotions, intense surges of raw emotion flowing through me? What if I just let them be as they were, and I stopped seeing them as something gone wrong and just allowed them to be valid expressions of who and what I am? And I'll tell you that when I first started doing that, it was kind of intense because I had been so used to, iron fist control, like negative thought arises, have a positive one instead, anger arises, try to do something about it. But there was all this momentum of negativity that appeared once I said, okay, let whatever be, I'm just going to open myself to it. And at first it felt kind of intense. And then over time, as I started to create a new relationship with all of the unwanted aspects of who and what I am, things started to settle down, because every single one of us is made up of life energy, right? Like, we're made up of stardust or whatever you want to call it. And the true nature of who and what we are is free-spirited. And it's a balance of light and dark energies, positive and negative, whatever you want to call them. And so when we give ourselves a space of inner freedom, letting ourselves be exactly as we are, moment to moment, doesn't mean we have to indulge in them or act them out or anything like that. But just let the moment be the moment as it is, that we give ourselves the freedom and the space to just be ourselves, and things sort of just on their own, magically, they just calm down. And for a long time I wanted to know, well, why do they calm down? But it doesn't really matter why they calm down. It's just we need to be in a place where we feel completely free and we feel completely accepted, not only by others, but also by ourselves. So that's what I've got for you today. And I want to encourage you to provide yourself with the space of openness. And the best way that I've found to do that is to approach your experience of who and what you are with curiosity. So letting go of the judgment and approaching yourself and your experience, your inner experiences, with curiosity, getting to know yourself beyond judgment with a place of openness. So I look forward to sharing more with you in the near future, and bye for now.